Creating Jamie Nonprofit, Company Values, and the Need to End the Stigma of Domestic Violence. Domestic violence casts a dark shadow over countless lives, leaving behind a trail of devastation that extends far beyond the physical wounds. Yet, alongside the visible scars, there extends an insidious stigma that further compounds the suffering of survivors. This stigma, rooted in social beliefs and misconceptions, often serves as a barrier to seeking help and support. It is imperative to address this stigma head-on, challenging the prevailing narratives that perpetuate victim blaming and misunderstanding. One of the most significant challenges in combating domestic violence lies in breaking the silence that shrouds this pervasive issue. The stigma surrounding domestic violence creates a culture of shame and secrecy, making it difficult for survivors to speak out and seek acceptance. By shining a light on these hidden truths and fostering open dialogue, we can create a safe space for survivors to share their stories and access support they need to heal. Central to dismantling the stigma of domestic violence is the empowerment of survivors. Society's misconceptions and stereotypes often lead to victim blaming and a lack of empathy toward those who have experienced abuse. By championing the voices of survivors and validating their experiences, we can counteract these harmful attitudes and foster a culture of understanding and support. Empowering survivors to speak their truth is essential in challenging the stigma that surrounds domestic violence. At the heart of ending the stigma of domestic violence lies the need to cultivate compassion and support for those affected by abuse. Stigma thrives on an environment of ignorance and apathy, perpetuating harmful beliefs and hindering efforts to create change. By fostering a community of empathy and understanding, we can create a more inclusive and supportive society for survivors. It is through this collective effort that we can change societal attitudes, break down barriers, and ultimately end the stigma of domestic violence.